We on?
We should be on. Just checking real quick.
And how many people be watching this right now?
How many people?
Yeah.
So right now, people are just coming in.
Who was
The
watching it? Well, how do you advertise? First of all, how do you let people know you going live?
so I hit people in Facebook. I hit people in on other channels and stuff like that. But when I go live, they have an alert to me already, and then they see us going live right now. So when
So
I go live,
nobody we know really watched this.
nobody we know.
Angel and Michi and
No,
oh, okay.
yeah, I got a few partners. You know, actually, you're my only family member that watch. Let me see. So the title of tonight's show is "Where Are the Adults?" We're gonna see how we can rock and roll with this. I got a couple of partners that's gonna be in here from Maryland tonight, from where old boy is, from where old boy is from. So let me see. Do we want to stop that virtual camera? All right. Let me do one thing. Let me add a scene. Let me capture a window. Then we're gonna do that
Boys,
one.
you messing with something less than a six, you might as well be gay. Man, I look it up. I look at shit right now. I'm like, damn, like you gotta just fathom fine bitches now. You can't be thinking like uh she'll do. You gotta be like, yeah, that's top notch. Cause that anything less could be a dude.
Can be a dude. And that's something I never thought that we'd live in a society like this.
Hey man.
Ever. Ever. Let me see. Yep, it's one of those who'd have thunk it. Who would have ever thought that the world would be this gay? Ain't that
You
what my
can't
man?
can't say that on here.
Oh no, I'll cut it out. Yeah, I'll cut it out. Okay. Oh, Jake Kells, what's up with you, man? Let me see. Get these banners. Get this ticker acting right. Jake Kells, what's up with you, man? What's going on? Get these comments going. Salute to the platform. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Say, bro, we got an interesting night tonight, man, because we're gonna be talking about these little undercover hyenas, man. That's what we're gonna be talking about. These undercover hyenas.
That's a new one. How can you be an undercover hype?
Well, just like old boy ran into the dude that was out there in Maryland. What was his name? Jay Black. You know, them chicks were straight hyenas. But she was undercover. Both of them were, both them Asian chicks. Let me see. Okay, so we got
Oh, he
we
had
got
some Asian.
yeah, he had two Asian chicks,
Oh
and
yeah, they was using them.
and the first and the first the ex-wife to this dude. Hold on, cause this shit right here is it's about to get to be something. So yeah, so the first Asian chick, she was just using the shit out the man for real. What she was doing was, uh, it's like it's commonplace, right? It's commonplace. As soon as you do something that they don't like, they start acting crazy and shit. So the first thing she did was she started taking the kids from them for no apparent reason. So, well, she had a reason, but it wasn't apparent to him, and that's the reason why he had to go file for a divorce. So he actually went and filed for the divorce, right? So so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull up some of the dailies that she was saying in her police reports, and then I want to get your take on this. Let me see. So here's the first police report right here, right? First police report says Raji or Jay Black sent a family member to pick up the girls from daycare, and an altercation took place. The daycare subsequently called 911. After ranting to the police officer for several minutes, Rajay Black uh, turned to me, and then they cut it off, right? So what they're trying to do right now is that they're trying to have some sort of little narrative, right? But when you see that, what do you see, Cuz?
What am I supposed to be looking at?
I'm saying when you hear this in the police report, now this is the narrative. This is what they cut out after he went and did what he did, right? So this was his little cutout.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a cutout. We don't have the entire, script, so can't make a proper assessment just based on that. I don't think so.
Well, so here's what I see though. That there was that there is that there was an obvious issue at the daycare, right? Family member go to pick up the girls,
Mhm.
and for some strange reason, there was an altercation, and we can just about guess what that altercation was. The mother called up there and said, "Don't give the girls to him." Because other than that, there would have been no reason to
Mhm.
just go up there and just pick up your kids, right? Okay. But this is only thing that they picked. This is the only thing that they pulled up though, because he was ranting to the police officers for several minutes. All
Mhm.
right. Then we got this little dilly that they blasting in the news, right? right? So they made sure that they showed the little shoving, threats of violence, harassment, and stealing property. So it says on July 13th, Raji threatened to kill me with a gun. And if I didn't give him money from the house if I didn't give him the money from the house we sold. On August 24th, he came to my home, harassed me, looking for his belongings. He did not leave. He did not leave when I asked him to, so I called the police. He didn't have a restraining order. It was his house. He wanted his money, but she knew he had a firearm, and I don't even think he threatened to kill
her. You don't think so, huh?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Because
I think he just went over there to get.
He's not the threatening type. He's not the threatening type. He just carry it out.
Exactly. I mean, why threaten her? He obviously, he probably wanted his money from the house that they sold, right? But he knew he wasn't gonna get it from that bitch. But here's what it was. He came over to the house to get his shit, and she couldn't control him. So she made up that other shit and saying, stealing my property. Right? When she clearly said he came looking for his belongings.
Right.
You did? Cam, what's good, man? Let me see. Okay. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah.
That's Cam Rob.
That's Cam Rob. Yeah. That's my man. That's my man Cam, 50 grand. Oh shit. What am I doing? Let me post this. Let me put the links in the chat. Pull up whenever y'all feel like it. So check this out. So here it is again. She's trying to use the police to control him, right? Okay. If that shit wasn't bad enough, yo, Vigata, I want to pull you up, my man, but you're gonna have to at least let me know where you're from or something like that. Hey, do anybody Cam? Do you know who Vigata is? Vigoda. Oh no. You from Tel Aviv? Sorry, my man. Americans only. I want to put you in, but nope, gotta kick you. Say,
don't discriminate, man.
Man, I ain't discriminating. These dudes, they get on here from these other countries, and next thing you know, some porn come up. Hey, thanks, Cam. Yeah, man, they get on here, man, and they next thing you know, you got to stop the stream and start it all over or some crazy shit. So here's the other one. Here's what she petitioned for the protective order. One of the deals that caused him to have to go back to court. He proceeded to remove property that belonged to our children, which he has not returned. On Friday, September 7th, he took our children without communicating beforehand and did not return them to me when I asked. on Saturday, September 8th, removed my cell phone from my jacket pocket. Understand that. He just removed the cell phone from her jacket pocket. He has pushed, shoved, threatened, and bitten me in the past. I am afraid of him and his anger. Do not want him to know where I live. That's classic. He has access to weapons, guns, and has been known to abuse drugs and alcohol. Classic. He has threatened to beat the kids or shake the baby. And has been abusive to our small dog. Sometimes have made suicidal threats that were very frightening. Right? I see how people can probably say, well, he committed the act. So this just proves everything that she was saying was right. Right?
Exactly.
Okay. So I understand the argument. Don't worry about it. I get it. Right? But let's start at the top. He proceeded to remove property that belonged to our children. Doesn't he have that fucking right? Doesn't he have that? So he doesn't have that fucking right to remove the property that belongs to him.
What for though? What sense do that make to start taking the kids' stuff?
Because it's his shit. He bought it. The children don't have no right to shit. See, that's part of the problem. People are walking around trying to control.
So if he bought it for the kids,
it's still his.
Man, that don't make no sense. That's childish.
Okay, Cuzzo, you sounding real loud by moving stuff around. Everybody can hear that. So we're going to have to mute your mic.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, everything's good. Cam, yeah, we're working everything out. So then she says, he took our children without communicating beforehand. He don't have to fucking communicate with you before he take the kid somewhere. Those are his children. See, this bitch is controlling. See, everybody thinking, oh, he's just making up this crazy ass shit just out of nowhere.
But yo, as a mother, don't she got a right to know?
Yes.
Like, ain't it courteous to give a heads up?
Hold on a second. Okay, go ahead and cook, Cuzzo.
I'm just saying, ain't it, courteous to give a heads up? It's, especially in a co-parenting situation, it's like that communication shouldn't be control, shouldn't be considered control.
Hey yo, just real quick. Can everybody hear us? Can everybody hear us out there? Hey, if y'all can hear us, put a 1 in the chat. Yeah, they're not putting no 1s out there, so apparently they can't hear us. I wonder what's going on.
Yeah, you was crackling for like a good 3 minutes.
Okay, how about now? Can everybody hear us now? Cam said he can hear us. All right, so we just trying to work out these little bugs, work out these little kinks. So check this out, right? Okay, you saying don't she has a right to know, right? Yeah, but this shit's an option. Okay, he can take his fucking kids wherever. Now let me ask you this question: don't she take the kids wherever without letting him know? Didn't she have the kids and he didn't know where the hell she was taking them? Right. Right.
How do we know that?
Well, because she had custody of the kids. Well, when they share custody.
Okay, well, all right, well, and so when the kids with her, they were her. She don't have to I mean, she could as a courtesy, but maybe they don't communicate like that, and she don't have to announce her every step to him.
Well, and same here, and vice versa.
Right, same thing. Right, same thing with him.
So then, what the fuck is she talking about? And then and he didn't return. He didn't return the kids to me when I asked.
Right, and she filed a police report, so she had to word it correctly. The police report doesn't say tell the truth. It's not a sworn affidavit or anything. It's like what is it? It's her version of the story. It's her version of the complaint.
But look, on Saturday, September 8th, he removed my cell phone from my fucking jacket. This is the reason why she want to order protection, because he removed the cell phone from her fucking jacket pocket.
So your voice sound like you advocate for that. Like that's okay.
Listen to what I'm saying to you, cuzzo. The issue here is that this bullshit. Listen, this bitch is not saying, "Oh, he pummeled my face into the fucking ground." I'm afraid of him because he gave me two rights and the left when he came in drunk one night.
But it shouldn't have to be that extreme.
Okay, but
if
it shouldn't be
invading her privacy.
This ain't her fucking privacy. He probably moved
that's
the
her
fucking
phone.
jacket, but he probably moved the fucking jacket off the chair and the jacket fell out the phone fell out her jacket pocket.
You talking about probables?
What I'm saying is this:
talking about probables.
This bitch is lying. She's a goddamn liar.
Okay, but how do we know?
Okay, here's how we know. It's because in court, the shit got thrown out.
That don't mean she was lying. That just means there wasn't enough evidence.
Okay, so let's go to the next one, and then I'm going to bring V up here real quick. So then he says that he mouthed and says, "I'm coming for you." Jay Black has a history of threatening, pushing, shoving, biting, intimidating, mental abuse, and emotional abuse toward me. I am terrified because I do not know what he is capable to doing to me and the girls. I do not feel very safe. I do not feel safe at all. I feel that my life is in danger.
Well, if you saying she a liar and all this is to fuck with him and his kids, she should feel like her life is in danger because she know she pushing him to the brink. She know she's ignoring all the threats. So if he doing all this threatening, pushing, and shoving, and he got firearms, uh, why not either go to the authorities sooner or comply? She like, nah, I'm gonna test his theory. I'm gonna make him prove it.
Now here's the deal, fellas. And remember, on the Man's Media Network, we cover the real shit. And we go get it. Off the motherfucking muscle. Here it is in Howard County. Howard County, if you notice, the defendant is Wendy Black. The plaintiff is Jay fucking Black. Here's the plaintiff, Raja Black. Raji Black. Right? He's the fucking plaintiff. The bitch is in the house driving him fucking nuts. There's no laws against that, by the way. There's no laws. Hey, V, I know you back there. Just give us a second. There's no laws against this bitch. When you take the kids for ice cream, you gotta tell me when you taking the kids for fucking ice cream. You gotta tell me where you going with my kids.
Well, if he violent, abusive, and threatening, she may be a bit mistrustful.
Listen, at some point you gotta say, bitch, shut the fuck up before you get smacked.
Now, in her case, killed.
Now, here's the reason why this bitch is putting all of this shit on this fucking man and writing all of this shit down. You see these? Attorneys for the defendant, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fucking attorneys he got to pay for, right? How many attorneys do he have to pay for himself? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 11 fucking attorneys he got to pay for. Oh, and by the way, he has to pay for the Howard County Department of Social Services. You know what department that fucking is? That's the department that does the child custody evaluations. He got to pay for that. And then you turn around, and then now he has to also pay her fucking child support as well. Now, this shit right here has been going on since fucking 2018. Oh, you think that shit's something? Take a look at all of the scheduling. Courtroom 8, 7, 1, 2, settlement conference 5A, courtroom 2, courtroom B, call courtroom 4, courtroom 1, courtroom settlement conference, and this bitch ain't fucking settling. And look, and had 2 more goddamn court dates coming up in January for a hearing modification. Because this bitch lied and said that he was molesting a fucking baby. She was a liar. Oh, you think that shit ain't fucking bad? Look at all the fucking petitions that this man had to file. And it's going to keep going and keep going. This is all the shit in fucking court. You see this shit? Filings, financial statements, attorney appearances, exhibits, and all of this bullshit that this bitch has been putting this man through. And motherfuckers is out here trying to call him crazy. Look at this shit. That's right. This is fucking Maryland. one of the toughest places to go get your goddamn kids and for you to have a decent family in. Look at this shit here. Certifications, rules, and more
So you
fucking
saying
exhibits.
you saying she drove him to that. They both drove him to the edge.
She used the fucking court system to drive this man absolutely fucking nuts. In 2018, this motherfucker is spending money hand over fist, damn near in court every fucking day. How the fuck is he supposed to go to work? How the fuck is he supposed to spend time with his kids and spend time? Hey, and guess what? Y'all see this shit right here? Motion to fucking compel discovery and sanctions. You know why? Because this bitch wasn't turning over nothing. She wasn't even turning over the shit, even when the court told her to. She wasn't turning over nothing. Motions, more fucking motions, requests for fucking discovery, all of this shit. Defendant's amended long form financial statement. You want to know why? Because she didn't want to turn over the fact that she was making just as much money as he was, but no, she wanted his shit too. If I can't control you, I'm going to take your shit because I want you to do what I tell you to do. And this is the bullshit that's going on inside of these fucking houses today. And this shit right here is just 2018. Here is fucking 2019 coming up. And I mean November, December, January, from fucking, look at this shit. Just look at it. And he's not the only one. You see this? Defendant's counter petition, right? That means that she doesn't want to turn over discovery. More fucking exhibits, more time in court. And this shit right here, January 2019. And all the while, he is fighting to try to spend some fucking time with his girls. Just look the shit up. And so what she's trying to do is she's lying because she's trying to put an end to all of this shit here and hurry up and make it an in and out goddamn case. Because guess what happened? At the end of all of this shit, see, 2019, and this is what our brothers is going, this is what our brothers is going up against. 2019, she wouldn't even take the goddamn summons on a show cause order. Right? Show cause order. She wouldn't even show up. You see this right here? Fucking January 1/3/2020. Defendant's motion to dismiss plaintiff's motion to modify the custody and request a hearing. She moved to dismiss it because he wanted to modify the fucking custody and she didn't want to. Oh, okay. There's fucking more. More attorneys. More conferences being scheduled. More fucking exhibits. January, February, March, May, June, July, August.
More fire.
October, November, and fucking December of 2020. 2 years, every day in fucking court for 2 years. Okay? Now, we're not even going to go all the way down to fucking 2021. More shit every month for 2021. So imagine the hundreds of thousands of dollars that this motherfucking man is spending on 11 attorneys. There's more. Okay, so at the end of this whole thing, right? At the end of this whole thing, there was finally a divorce. There was finally a fucking divorce. Okay? this is one of the things that I do like about Maryland. Now, there was an order because she had a motion to compel and it was fucking denied. See, this is one of the things that she was mad about. And this is one of the things that he was talking about. And when he told his buddy, he said, yeah, Oliver's one of the ones that know all of the shit that I've been going through, right? They finally got a divorce. And in the divorce, I don't remember what line it was, but in the divorce, he had custodies and joint statements, decision-making authority. See, it's a joint statement, right? Decision-making authority and parenting time. Out of all of that, he got 50-50 custody of the fucking kids. Out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. Joint custody of the fucking kids. Right? Then guess what she does? She starts filing fucking addendums to the statements of the parties concerning the decision making. So what did they have to do? More fucking hearings. More hearings. 3 years driving this man crazy. Motions to preserve evidence. Right? Here it is. On 12/7/2021. Right? Here it goes. And it's mailed to the fucking police department. Guess what they start striking down? The exhibits for the child custody evaluation. Because the child custody evaluation, oh, and by the way, the child custody evaluations is based on how much income you make. It's a percentage of how much income you make. So the money is coming out of his pocket. Every fucking month for 3 years of dealing with this bitch in the courtroom. After exhibits. Her filing fucking false police reports. How do we know the fucking police reports is false? Let's back out of this. Here's the whole domestic violence police report that she filed. What'd they do? Close the fucking case. Come on, cuzzo. Hop in here. At any fucking point if you want to. But here's what I'm going to do.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really know where you're going with this. It seems as if you it sounds like you're trying to make it justifiable. We all been at that point before, but like I said before, man, you can't go out like that. Can't take them kids options away.
Look, and I get exactly what it is. I get exactly what it is that you're saying, right? But when the brother said he was depressed.
Okay, but still though, like he didn't think long term. He didn't think to not take the children's parents away.
He's been in court every fucking month for the past 3 years, paying for fucking attorneys, trying to fucking work, trying to be in his goddamn kid's life, trying to be a good goddamn daddy, and here this bitch is.
Okay, but that's still short-term thinking. Them kids got the how old are them girls?
How
old are they?
They didn't disclose. They didn't disclose, but they said that it was in daycare. So you just got to think that they're little people.
Yeah, small children. Small children. Fucked over for the rest of their life.
Now I get that, right? But at what fucking point are we gonna start saying, hold on a second, right? This shit right here is extreme. So at some point, this man was brought to the fucking brink. At what point are we gonna say that? Every fucking month in court for 3 fucking years, all because this bitch and what she wants. I don't want him to see his kids. I don't want him to see my kids. The fuck are you talking about? And so this is what the fuck she does. So whatever fucking threat that he may have made, look, I don't want to justify it, but I want everybody to know, that's right, Cam, everybody has a fucking boiling point. Everybody has a boiling point. And you can absolutely not say that, hey, look, I'm just going to take this shit on the chin because, you know, this is just what I'm just going to take it. 11 fucking attorneys. Because how it works is that the person who has to pay fucking child support, that's who got to pay the attorney's fees. That's who got to pay the court costs. That's who got to pay everything. So now this bitch is at the fucking crib scot-free, just thinking like, yo, how else can I fuck up his world? Because he ruined my idea of what a husband should be. I don't know. V, what you got to say about this, homie? Come on, hop on in here.
I got in the middle of what you said, but sounds very interesting in some degree what you are talking about. I didn't listen all the time. I was eating between here and there. But yeah, actually I don't have much big stuff to say about it. I want to talk to you about other stuff that I saw you talk with some racist woman a few hours ago in some other stream. If you remember, the stream was the name of the stream was the 12 volumes, something like this. I saw you talk with some woman that was also in the stream about a lot of racist stuff.
Oh, so we're talking about the list? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. What, this list?
No, we were talking about the list.
I'm talking. Okay. So we can talk about this list, and then we can jump later to what I wanted to say.
No, I'm asking you, were we talking about the identifiers list?
No, I mean, no, not the identified list. I'm talking about, you talked a few hours ago in some stream with some woman that about the Bible and stuff. And she said about a lot of crazy stuff, and she used the Bible to justify it.
Oh, you were talking about on 12's channel early this morning. Is that what you're talking about?
12 views something. I saw you. Okay. By the way, she sent me here, if in some degree, she recommended me about your channel. She that you have a nice channel and stuff, and I checked it out.
Okay, all right, yeah, I
Yeah,
appreciate you, man.
I'm been on our channel more than once, and I'm definitely not going to show my. What did you say I'm going to do? Show my whatever. What the hell? I should do that.
Okay, so yeah, man. Hey, thanks for popping in, man. And you know, if there's
Yeah.
anything that interests you, man, yeah, you're always welcome, man. You know, sometimes we got
Yeah.
guys that come up here and they do some pretty raunchy stuff, man, trying to kill the streams. You know, so
Yeah, like your friend in the chat said, don't discriminate because I'm from another country. That's
oh
not
no,
going to get you a lot of followers.
well, no. So we don't discriminate, and it wasn't about discriminating, right? It's just that if we don't know certain people, you know, because they come up here and they troll us. You know what I mean? So we got to kind of be on guard for that type of stuff because we work hard doing what we got to do.
Yeah,
All right.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you about the crazy woman that you talked about. First of all, where the hell this woman came from that she said this crazy nonsense about the Israelites and about the... I don't have in my vocabulary the words to describe the madness from the woman that you talked with, the woman that you talked to back there.
Okay, so a little side note. So I was over in the woman's sphere, okay, last night, early this morning, right?
Yeah.
And I was talking to some women on their panel, right, about what they need to do in order to become better women for us, right? Because in the manosphere, and I'll be honest with you guys, in the manosphere, what the women honestly think is that we hate women.
Says
right?
Who?
That's what they think. So they said it, right? So they think that everything that we talk about is all toward the hatred of black women, right, or African American women, and what she started bringing up was the way in order to get back to having good relationships is to believe in Jesus, right? The way to get back to having good relationships is to follow the Bible, right? So as a little side note, V, because you are a guest from out of the country, right? We'll go ahead and we'll sidetrack from the topic just to go ahead and indulge you in what it is that you're talking about. So what's your question?
Question how I start. What the hell is that? You know, I saw this woman talking about, first of all, try to say all the anti Semitic stuff that she said, that guest lady. And she first of all pissed me off.
Okay, so
first of all, you know
so what you must understand is, and it's all, I think it's just all about getting some understanding, right? Is that the people on the Western world, they don't really understand how things go in the Eastern world.
First of all, I am in the West, buddy. Israel is a Western country.
I'm sorry?
Israel is a Western country, so I am in the West.
No, we're talking about in America.
Yeah.
So the point of reference is America. We're in the Western world. Okay.
Okay.
So we don't understand really what's going on overseas. We think we have an idea. We think we have a clue, but we really don't. Right. So, you know, about that stuff, man, you just got to give it a pass, especially ladies, especially girls. You got to give them a pass.
Because she's a lady, I'm supposed to take what the sick stuff that she said?
Okay, so check this out.
Because she's a lady.
We are actually taking a lot of shit from women, and simply because in this country, they have a right to say whatever dumb shit, you know, comes to their mind.
The same
so
here.
Yes, so you got to take it. So if you're in this vicinity, yep, you got to take it. Now, probably overseas, they wouldn't run their mouth like this. So welcome
Depends
to
where.
freedom.
You know, in here we also got a lot of dumb, crazy feminists. Actually, you know, if you mention it, I remember that a few years ago in the Big Brother show, some crazy feminist sexually harassed some guy.
So what will happen if a woman talks like the way that these feminists talk? What will happen over in that part of the planet?
First of all, what will happen in Israel? In in the country that surrounds us, is a very different story than what's happening in here. So let's be accurate. What will happen in Israel? You mean? So in here, like I said, we have a lot of crazy feminists. They can speak the hell ever they want, like in the US, of course. Let's see. It's similar to the US in short.
Okay, but give us some details. Would they be stoned to death?
No, nobody's
decapitated?
stoning nobody. Nobody's stoning nobody. What do I look like somebody from Saudi Arabia?
No, I'm
No,
just
but
saying, we don't know. We hear the stories, but we just want to get some,
if you want to see stonings, go to Syria or Egypt. Then you will see stoning of gays and women, or to how you call this country, the Taliban. If you want to see stonings, definitely go there.
Okay, so basically, y'all women over there can speak freely like our women over
Yeah,
here. Is that what you're
can
saying?
speak freely. They are a lot of feminists. There are women in power. There are women in the government. There are women in the court, the high court. We had also, if you know, we had in the 60s a prime minister woman
So do y'all
as
hear
a
this?
leader of the state.
So
What?
the gynocracy is taking over, and it's going on all over the world.
Guy, what you said?
Well, it's called the gynocracy. It's a woman's government. It's a
No.
government. It's a government or power being ran by women.
No, look, we had a prime minister woman in the 60s, but not. I will not say a government of women. We have women in the government, but they are minority, of course. In our parliament, they have seats, but still minority. Only because they have rights like men on paper. That's it's not like they are running everything. So, other questions about women or other stuff? Maybe your guests want to ask me something?
Well, okay. So Fabo, you got a question for him? Okay, he might have stepped away.
Yeah, maybe to eat something or drink something. Yeah, so like I said, nobody's stoning nobody here. We didn't stone anyone for the last millennium. That's I can promise you. Oh.
So no stoning of women, right? Nope. They get to talk back and do all this other shit.
Yeah, like in Europe and America.
Okay.
And we also have gay parades. We have
what?
Yeah, we have here gay parades. If you know, especially in Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv is known as one of the most pro-gay cities in the whole world.
Okay, now, so what's your nationality? What's your background?
Nationality, I'm Jewish.
You're
terms
Jewish.
Of nationality, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I got a question for you. Why y'all don't let the Jewish chicks mess around with the black men?
What?
We're talking about Jewish women and black men.
In where black men? In Ethiopia,
African American.
In the US, okay, then say African American.
No, yeah, we're black.
You know, I mean, only because your skin color doesn't tell me anything. You can be from Somalia, from
No, African American here in
okay,
America.
then say African American. Why black?
I'm saying it because we're black. This is this is what we chose for ourselves to be called black. We're not
That's your
niggers,
skin color,
Negroes.
but it's not tells you. But it's not
No, this
tells
is
me anything about you.
no. This is a culture. Black is a culture in America.
Okay, in America maybe, but you know, if tell me something. You been outside of the US?
Not outside of the U.S. Not yet.
Okay, I been. And if you tell me I am black, then you know I could. You can be from a ton of different cultures and countries.
I
You
understand.
could be.
When we leave the country, we'll be called African Americans. But here's what I'm talking about, and
Yeah.
I really want you to stay on point here,
Okay.
right? Why is it?
So
Why
okay,
is
let's
it?
hear
Is
it.
it not permissible for African American men to mess around with the Jewish girls?
Says who?
So it doesn't happen.
First of all, Jewish woman, we don't want anyone to mess with our woman. You know,
Okay.
we want let's say it like this: we want a woman. We want a woman to be with their own kind. If they married somebody not Jewish, at least he will be racially and culturally Jewish because it's the woman. The woman is Jewish, so it's not such a big deal. You know, it's actually Islamist is not Arab or Muslim. We don't care much.
Okay. Just real quick, nicer. I do realize that there are two streams going, and we're working on that. So don't go to the one with that audio. And I understand that there's no audio on there. So we're working something out here because we're trying to get all of these systems. So just bear with us and go to the one that got the audio. Okay. So the Jewish girls in America are off limits to the brothers, but yet the Jewish guys can go be with the sisters.
And for what is the reason to be with the sisters to convert to have a serious relationship with them in marriage and kids, or just to have fun time with them? You know.
Well, I mean, obviously, I haven't seen a Jewish guy marry a black woman in America, an African American woman for to have a family. So it's just a fun time. So the question is, why isn't it that black men can't have fun with the Jewish girls, but the Jewish guys can have fun with the black women?
First of all, who the hell says that you can't go be with a Jewish woman? And second, I don't know what the hell the American Jews exactly what is their norms in that case. But in here, if I will bring a woman from the USA, an African woman from the USA, probably my family member will pressure me to leave her, or if they are liberal, they will pressure me to convert her in some sooner or later.
Yeah. So what's with the pressure?
You
Why
know,
can't?
like we don't want to. How I explain to you?
No, hey, just spit it out. We adults here.
Okay, you know, we don't want to. You know, we want the next generation to be Jewish. So you know, we don't want to die out. If you get what I'm saying, we don't want the generation to stop to lose their identity and heritage.
Oh, so
Again.
part of the identity and heritage of Jewish guys is that they can fuck black women, but
What? No,
black men can't fuck the Jewish girls.
bro, I didn't say that. Don't put stuff in
No,
my
no,
mouth.
no. You're not saying it, but this is just what's happening.
First of all, if some, with all due respect, if some horny Jewish guy in the USA want to be with a black woman, uh, then you know it's first of all why she wants to be with him, and second,
Well, I mean, to do what come natural,
Yeah, but
right?
actually, what the family of this guy thinking about this, and why they aren't pressuring him to be with a Jewish woman? That's a question.
Okay. So the deal is this: is that you have available women that's on the market, right?
Yeah.
And you have certain segments, got black, whites, Asians, so forth and so on. But the Jewish girls are not out there.
Bro, if you want Jewish girls, then go for them. No, but you act like somebody's going to hunt you down with a shotgun or something.
Nah, but the Jewish girls ain't where all the other girls are.
When you say Jewish girls, you mean Orthodox Jewish girls? You mean Reform Jewish girls? You mean Mizrahi Jewish girls, Ashkenazi Jewish girls?
All the Jewish girls. I mean,
Okay.
why can't the Jewish girls have hot girl summer in America? Where they come out to Florida, LA, Texas, and we be like, "Ooh, them Jewish girls over there, they banging."
If you want to have fun with Jewish girls, then go for them, and if they are consenting.
Yeah, but what
okay.
they're doing, but why are the Jews holding the Jewish girls hostage? Why won't they let them go?
I don't think that metaphorically it's a thing. You know, like I said, you can be with a Jewish woman. I don't know how, from what I know, many American Jews marry Jews, unfortunately. That's why you have many Jews, Jewish community there that are dying in one generation or less. So
Camrob says to the man, isn't the true Jews the black Hebrew lights, or
no.
I guess you mean Israelites? Hold on a second. He says that's what Nick Cannon said on his show, and it was canceled because of it.
Dick who?
Nick Cannon.
Who the hell is that?
You don't know who Nick Cannon is? Come on, bro. You got to get up on the times, man.
Okay, who is that?
Nick Cannon is he's an entertainer, comedian.
Wait a minute, that's guy that the bald guy that the feminist screamed that he said something, he was racist towards them or something?
No. Let's see if I can grab a picture of Nick Cannon here for you. Cuzzo, just let me know when you come back up, man.
Well, if he got cancelled by that's what did he expect?
All right.
You know, it's like you or me will want to put stuff from the Ku Klux Klan on main TV. What do you think?
All right.
If you doesn't have a clue who the hell that is.
All right. If you're looking at your screen, that's Nick Cannon.
Okay. What is the gag with the towel?
Well, I have no idea. You would have to ask Nick.
Hey, he looks weird anyway.
But here's the deal. Right? He's saying that black people are not the true Hebrew Israelites. Why would you say not?
First of all, DNA evidence. I have DNA evidence. The Jews, modern day Jews, have DNA evidence. We have historical evidence. Okay? And I think the DNA evidence and historical evidence are above some crazy celebrity, with all due respect. And this is why I got pissed on that woman that you talked with. With the nonsense that she said. She thinks that she knows the Bible, she doesn't know nothing. This woman
so you say you got
smoking meth.
So you got what are you saying? You got archaeological evidence. You're saying that you got DNA evidence.
Yeah, according to DNA evidence, close to 90% of the Jews that are alive today have DNA connections to Israel, to modern day Israel.
And
of
how
course, we
far
have to
back?
match,
And how far back are we talking about? Your DNA evidence is going.
the Roman times, the times that we have. Look, we also have DNA connections with other Jews that from the Middle East and even from Ethiopia.
No,
Okay,
I
so
just want to know. I'm trying to understand how far back does this DNA go?
this DNA is comparable with DNAs that with other peoples that in the Levant area. That's the Levant area is the area that you have Israel, Syria, and Lebanon. That's the Levant. So we have shared DNA with the people in that area. So, and like I said, we have shared DNA. The Jews in Europe have shared the DNA with Middle Eastern Jews, with Ethiopian Jews, with Jews from India. So that is something.
So what are we talking about? Are we talking about 1,000 years ago, 10,000 years ago,
No,
20,000?
we're talking
How far
about.
back are we talking about?
We're talking about. If I think 2,000 years ago, something like this.
So 2,000 years ago.
Yeah, we are like I said, we have. I don't know exactly the dates, but
Well, that would help us out. That would help us out, right? Because you can say, okay, sure, yeah, we have DNA that goes back to to the 1960s or the 1940s, or you know what I mean. So we're just trying to understand and give us a frame of reference here.
Okay, I gave you data. Look,
okay,
like I said, we have
2,000 years ago. 2,000 years ago. Is that what you said?
Yeah, we have shared DNA that from, like I said, we have shared DNA with other people in the Levant area that are close to Israel. Okay, and like I said, we have shared DNA with Middle Eastern Jews and with Jews in India and in Ethiopia. Okay, so if I'm not a Jew, why I have shared DNA with other Jewish communities all over the world?
Oh no, I didn't say that you wasn't a Jew.
No, but this crazy woman that you spoke a few hours ago, that's what she's saying, probably.
But just think about it. You said it best. She's what?
She's crazy.
Crazy. There you go.
No, this woman is cuckoo. What the hell is that? And she used the Bible as a source, as a shield, and as a source to legit her madness. She says that the Bible says this. The Bible says Jesus was what she said, black. Or that there was stuff in Egypt. What the fuck? First of all, I don't know. I never. Like you said there, you don't judge you don't judge that period because you've never been there. That's your words, or something like this. But if you want to talk about Jesus, he was probably look like somebody from Yemen, from Iraq. We have a lot of Iraqi or Jews or Yemen Jews that will probably look similar like him. Okay. He was a Middle Eastern Jew. Probably, if she want to talk about the Bible, I never. What the hell they talk about his skin color? First of all, who the fuck cares? That's sick.
Okay, first of all, I want to say what's up to Fitness Mom. I didn't see you in there, but Fitness Mom, how are you? Okay, so I am not the guy who's going to debate. Cuzzo, is that you? Are you back?
Yeah, man, I had to dip out. That really wasn't my topic, man. I got some philanthropic work to do tonight. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next live, man. You guys enjoy. Love, peace, hair grease.
Love, peace, and hair grease. Peace out, Cuzzo.
Yeah, have fun. So, in general, when I saw your and it's funny. After an hour after you finished, I got up to that channel. I was the last man in that channel that you spoke. And she's very lucky that I didn't saw earlier that stream, because she would get what she deserves.
And what I mean, go ahead. I'll go ahead and speak your mind, man. Go ahead and speak your mind, because I think that, first of all, what do you have on the topic?
What? You asking me or the
Yeah,
one of
what
somebody?
do you have on the topic? Did you hear about the brother a couple of days ago who killed his new girlfriend, his ex-wife, and then he committed suicide?
He's fucked up. What I can say.
Okay.
If he killed his, like you said, he kills his ex girlfriend, and what you said he did what? He got and he killed himself. That's fucked up. What I can say. But first of all, why exactly he did it? He did it because of jealousy, because of just random madness. I didn't say hold the conversation you have with that woman, but it's 8 hours, a stream of 8 hours, so I didn't see everything. I saw from the 6 hour a little bit.
Okay. So here's basically what we have. All right. Let me see here. Here's what we have.
Also, I have a question. This woman is a flat earther, or probably I didn't understand what she said.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead again.
I asked if the woman that you talked with is a flat earther or something, because she sounds like, if I'm not mistaken, she said something about it or something. She definitely talked like them.
Well, here's a guy right here. He's at work. He's an anesthesiologist, right?
Okay.
And he commits murder suicide.
How
Right?
lovely.
And here we go. We have the protective orders of the ex-wife. They were denied. Right? And all of this, the courts and everything like that. Are you in America right now or no?
No, I'm in Tel Aviv.
You're in Tel Aviv.
Tel Aviv in the 6 in the morning. You're lucky that I wake up in the middle of the night.
So with that being said, in Tel Aviv,
yeah,
when a woman and a man get a divorce,
yeah,
right, and they have children together,
okay.
What is the custody issue like over there?
What is the custody? The woman gets the kids. Of course, if she's cuckoo or something, or she's dangerous for the kids, the man then gets the kids. But usually the woman gets them.
So listen to me, y'all. Y'all hear what he just said? In Tel Aviv, the woman gets the kids.
And everywhere in Israel, she gets the kids. It's not like in the USA, in each city or what you call it, the state, where you have a different law. It's a small country. The law is the law.
And so, why is it that over there in Tel Aviv does the woman get the kids? And how long has this been so?
How long? I think from the start. I think everywhere the woman. If you divorce, usually the woman gets the kids and half of your house, unfortunately. And of course, if the woman is fucked up, then you get the kids. But it's also in America, no?
Actually not.
Hmm.
Okay, actually not. If in this country, how the laws are designed to work is that, both people actually get a shot at, 50-50 custody, right? However, it's not always the case, but for the most part, the women are getting the majority of the time with the kids.
Like you.
Well, so let me ask you this.
Okay, let's hear it.
So what is the life like as a young man growing up in Tel Aviv with
I grew
with
up
his,
in a small city next to Tel Aviv. I moved to Tel Aviv just a few years ago.
okay?
What's the life? I grew up. I had my struggles, my personal struggles. I had stuff, but not very unusual stuff. I did my studies. I got to the army for 3 years. After that, I started preparing for the university. I work in some jobs, and now I'm a student in one of the universities in the center of the country. So, not something unusual. If you know. In the last year, we had a conflict in Gaza, and some rocket fell. A few rockets fell in my city, not far from my parents' house. So I've been there for them. But besides that,
Okay, so basically in a society where men are primarily in power, right? And
yeah, well,
there's
in
there
our in
and,
our
there, and there's not
societies,
much of a democracy.
first of all, we are a democracy.
Not much.
What do you mean, not much? There is a
Oh,
democracy. You can vote here.
okay. So give me
Like in the we don't like in Europe, like everywhere, you can vote.
yes, you can vote, right?
Yeah.
But how about drinking alcohol?
Yes, you can. It's not a Muslim country; it's a Jewish country.
Uh-huh.
If you are, if you've been in a religious Muslim country like in Egypt, you know what? Maybe I'm sure, but but in Saudi Arabia or in Iran or in Afghanistan, then definitely you cannot drink because in the Quran it's says that you cannot drink. But in Judaism, there's nothing against drinking alcohol. And again, it's not a religious country. We have gay parades. We have women equal rights for women. We have rights in general. We have rights for all. We have rights for non-Jews here.
But you guys have a culture.
Yeah, we have a Jewish culture. So
Uh-huh. And a religion that
yeah,
supports
we're
that.
also religion. What?
And you guys have a religion that supports that.
Yeah, in our case, it's one it's one in the same.
Right. And so
But most
let's
of the
see.
country is not religious. Most of the population of the country, will I not say it's atheist, but it's close to it.
But at a certain point in time, a boy learns the mitzvah. Is that correct?
Bar mitzvah. Yeah, and when it's if it's a boy in 14, he has the bar mitzvah ceremony. If it's a girl, then she has a bat mitzvah in age 12.
So basically, you guys have something that instills morals and values inside of you, correct?
Look, the bar mitzvah is a ceremony to celebrate that you got to that age and now you're a man.
But there are certain things that you have to learn by a certain age.
What do you mean? Like what? We grow up like you. We go to school, university, high
right,
school.
You go to school, but then
Yeah.
in school you learn things about your culture.
Yes,
right.
Yes, of course, the history of the country. We learn our language. We speak our language every day.
So you guys have a system of morals and values.
Yeah.
Right.
Like yours.
And that system spills over into the economy.
What do you mean?
Meaning this is that there's a certain way that you guys do business with each other.
Yes.
What? So for example, lending money to each other. Right?
Okay, so
why don't you
the problem is
no,
that?
hey, don't hold back.
No, I'm
Don't
just
hold
asking
back.
what's the problem.
There's no problem. Here's the only problem that you're holding back. So why don't you tell the people how you guys lend money to each other?
Look, I'm not a businessman.
No, yeah, you are.
What?
You are.
No, I'm not. I'm just a student in university.
Nope.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this question.
Okay.
If somebody who's Jewish,
Yeah.
they borrow money from you,
Okay.
and they can't pay it back, how do you handle that issue?
First of all, I will be pissed off.
No, how do you handle it?
How I handle it, I never been in that kind of position.
No, how does your mitzvah tell you to handle it?
Look, I'm not a religious person. If there are rules in terms of
you a Jew,
so
they tell you how to handle it.
Buddy,
when you turn
like 14, I said, I'm not a religious person.
Wait a second. When you turned 14, did you have your bar mitzvah?
Yeah.
Yes. So you know how. Please do not come on this show and not tell the truth, because I know.
Look, in
and I want you to know, and I want you to know that I know.
And celebrate that you're a man, okay? And people throw on you some candies.
No,
you don't learn some secrets.
That's not all. Yeah, it's secrets, because you're not telling. Now I'm going to ask you again. Don't half step and don't jive on this show. When you borrow money from another Jew and he can't pay it back, how are you instructed to handle it?
Bro, like I said, I don't know. There's nothing about instructions in the bar mitzvah about how to handle this kind of stuff. Okay?
So they don't tell you to forgive the debt?
No, nobody tells me that. Okay, for who? Why the hell do you think?
They don't tell you to forgive the debt.
First of all, it depends who is the guy.
He's another Jew.
So if he's a jackass, if he's a friend of mine, could make the difference. If he's a friend, maybe it depends how much money he owes me.
So if he owes you a significant amount of money, do you take him to court?
If it's a big money and I need it, yeah.
And you'll take him to what court? An American court? Let's say you're in America. Would you take him to an American court?
Yeah, if I need the money and he owes me the money, yeah, I will take him to American court.
So you won't sit down and talk to a rabbi about it first?
No, what I look like to you, buddy? Okay. Like I said, the most of the Jews here are not atheist, but how you say it, secularist. Okay, this country was built from the bottoms up, from secular. How is it? This country was built from the bottoms up by secularist Jews from nothing. Okay, if you think that everybody is like some Orthodox Jews that do everything according to the Bible, or consult with everything with the rabbis, then no. Like I said, most of the people here aren't religious.
So there's a way that you build from the bottom up. There's a way that you can build things as a collective from the bottom up. But you have to have
this country. We didn't just came here with money. We built this country from the bottoms up.
Right, with a certain set of rules, and a certain set of customs. Right, you had a certain set of rules and a certain set of customs. and we want to know what the hell they are.
Okay, customs. Okay, what customs are you talking about?
Every last one of them, starting with the money. We want to know how the Jews are able to keep the money amongst themselves. Fire away.
Oh no, God. Look, if you want to know what's the success in terms of success in money, then first of all you work hard. Excuse me.
Bullshit. Black people have been working hard since we came to America. Knock it off. What else?
Then, first of all, Bobo, let's be respectable, okay?
I know I'm being respectable, but don't beat around the bush.
Okay, as then let me talk. If you want to be successful, you can use. Let's say it like this. In which state you live?
I'm in Texas.
Okay, you are close to the border with Mexico?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you could use, for example, this closeness to the border to your advantage. For example, if you want to buy some furniture for your house and you want to buy them cheaply, you can go to Mexico and buy them cheaply there instead of in the USA. Like my mother said, take the lemon and turn it into a lemonade. Okay, grab opportunities. That's for example, you can use the geography of where you live to your advantage.
Okay,
and another tip that I can give you. It's not blame people for your problems.
No. We don't want tips. We want to know how the Jews are going around the world and controlling the money.
First of all, who the hell is that? Why you think I'm controlling the money?
Oh no, you do.
No, I don't.
Hey, if anyone's listening and you guys believe that the Jews are the ones who's controlling the money around the world, do me a favor, put one in the chat.
For God's sake.
No, because see, I don't want to just make it seem like it's just me who's saying this.
Let's look at let's think about it for a second.
Okay.
A small minority with less than 14 million people, you say, control most of the money in the world. You hear how it sounds like? Come on.
Here's what we do know.
If I would control the money in the world, let me tell you something, bro. If I would control the money in the world, then I can promise you that the crazy woman that you had here, that you had that you talked with a few hours ago, will be now in a jail house or something. If I had this crazy control over money.
Okay, you guys have a special system in which you learn to work amongst each other. It's a fact. And we want to know, and we want to know what the secrets are.
Okay, like I told you, you can use your, like I said, work hard. Don't blame people for your problems. When Jews got into the USA, from what I know, they start from the bottoms up. They just work hard, and they got education. They didn't blame everybody and didn't blame the system or did some dumb stuff. They just work hard and study very much. And
okay, I'm going to ask you one last time, because black people in this country have been working hard. Okay, and the system has still been coming down the fuck on us. So don't do that.
I'm not doing that. Okay.
So then tell us how the money works.
You act like I'm a leprechaun.
Nope, you're not a leprechaun. You're just a goddamn money magnet, and we want to know how the system works.
Money magnet. I'm barely having money for my apartment.
Reveal the secrets.
And the secrets are like, okay, look, like I told you, in your specific case, you know what? In the case of your community, you could use, for example, if you want to do, you can use, let's see. You know, you have many celebrities, you know, in the USA. You had a president. We'd never had a president in the USA,
No, Barack
so
Obama he wasn't black like
then
us.
what he was?
He was a colored
Chinese?
man.
He was what?
It was different. He's
Uh,
colored.
what do you mean
His
colored?
mama's white and his daddy's from Nigeria. He's not black.
So because one of his parents is not sub-Saharan, that he's not qualified? Come
No,
on.
because his people did not come off the plantations of America, mainland America. He's not like us. We're
Okay,
different.
but you know, let's be honest. He got voted into office twice because because of that. You're right. He's okay about that stuff.
That's right. So he's not like one of us. So here's the deal. I'm going to ask you again. How does the money work within the system that you guys have?
You know, look, I'm just an ordinary guy. I'm not a banksman. I'm not a millionaire. But you know what I can tell you, that that you don't spend what you don't have. You know what? Let me tell you this. Let's say that you have money that you save, instead of blowing them on some car or some stuff that will only take you other money, then put it in somewhere it will make more money. For example, buy a home with that, so you can rent it and gain more money, or you can invest it in some business and stuff. That's, if you ask me, that's a good way to get more money make your money works for you. Okay, that's what I know.
So you're expecting for me to believe that you, out of all of the other Jews, don't know how the money bounces around in you guys' neighborhood 11 times
Bro, not
before it
every
leaves.
Jew is not every Jew is a banksman, and not every Jew is a millionaire. I'm just a student that barely has money for to pay his bills for his apartment. Okay, but I told you what I know. Okay, instead of buying some stuff that will make you spend more money, then save the money, and if you want to spend it on, for example, an apartment that you can rent and then gain more money. Okay, and grab opportunities. If you have like I said, turn the lemon to a lemonade. If you have some weaknesses, turn them into your strengths. Turn them to what makes you strong. Okay?
So how does the lending work? Because you guys don't even charge each other interest when you borrow money.
Says who?
Says who? Says your own
Maybe
damn
some.
mitzvah. Says your own mitzvah. You are not
No, it
supposed to
doesn't.
charge each
For
other
God's
interest.
sakes. No,
And you
it doesn't.
do
All
I
due
need to
respect,
pull it
bro.
up?
I know. Look, in the bar mitzvah, you just read some Hebrew script from the Bible, and then some people throw at you candies, and then you're a man. According to religion, you're a man. Okay, that's what bar mitzvah is. Okay, that's it.
So
Nobody
when you go
tells you a secret.
when you go to those Jewish schools, you're trying to tell me that your education is just like everyone else's.
Yeah.
It's not.
Oh, come on, buddy. I don't know what you Jews you have in what kind of schools you have in the USA, but here, you know, you go to school.
Vigata?
You know,
Is that correct?
that's not my name. That's a nickname. Well,
Okay, so I'm
actually,
going to
that's
call
a
you Vig. I'm going to call you
yeah.
Vig. Is that
Yeah,
okay?
call me V.
Okay. So Vig, I
What?
want you to be honest to our listeners,
I'll be honest.
because I want you to know that I know. And I want you to know that I know that you know that I know I know, and I want you to know that I know.
Okay.
But
Look,
I know
I
what you
told you.
study because I study it.
What did you study?
Okay. The mitzvah. The 613.
614.
Uh-huh. I
You
know.
mean 614 stuff that you need, that gods want you to do or something?
So with that being said, how does the money work? What are the rules?
I told you, bro. In terms of what I told you what I know.
If you borrow money amongst each other, you cannot be usurious.
First of all, if I borrow money from you, you need to give me the money and more. Okay, I don't know in some Hasidic or Orthodox communities maybe it doesn't work like this, but in here in every daily life, when you buy, I take a loan from you, then I need to give you the loan back, and I need to give you, the how you call it, the rebate, the extra money I need to give you back, and if I can't, there we are in a problem. Then you send somebody to into my house, or you go with me to court. Okay. I don't know what kind of all the stuff about money lending that you're talking about. Hasidic Jews do that. And again, I'm not a religious person. I'm just another person like you. Okay.
So you mean to tell me that it's not against your Torah?
I'm not a religious man. First of all, actually, I don't eat pork, but I don't keep the Sabbath. I don't do a lot of stuff that is in the Torah. Okay.
So you pay interest amongst each other, and you charge your friends and family's interest.
Look, if my cousin want me
Yes or no, sir, please.
You ask me about my family.
I asked, do you charge or pay interest amongst each other?
A fellow person in here, like I said, if he needs money, I will give him money. But if he wants to borrow money, I will give him. But of course, if I make it a business, then I want him to give me the money back and with an extra. You know. Okay, and if he doesn't, then we go to court. If it's a cousin of mine, then you help a cousin. With cousins, it's different. If he needs money for some time, then you give him, and then he gives you the money that he borrowed from you with no extra. If it's your cousin, the same thing you will do. The same thing every person, almost every person, other person will do with his cousins or brothers. I mean, biological brothers, not from his people. Okay, maybe in some small Orthodox community you have what you describe it, but in here in everyday life here you don't. Okay.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I believe I have to end this stream because I still have people saying that they're not getting any audio. And because they're not getting any audio, I think we're going to have to go ahead and kill this stream. But V, thanks for coming out on the show.
Not every Jew knows about bankings. It's what I told you what I know.
Well, we're going to talk more.
Okay, bro.
All right. Hey, and thanks everybody for hanging out. I have no idea what YouTube is actually doing with this particular stream, but I tell you what we're going to do is go ahead and kill this stream. And if we're going to come back tomorrow, we'll just go ahead and we'll hightail it back tomorrow. Hey, thanks everybody. Over and out.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.